Have you ever had questions about blindness? Well, you're not alone. I'm Sarah with Compassion Link, and today we're talking about one of the most basic questions of all. What does it mean to be blind? What does it mean to be blind? The answer to this question is more complicated than you might think. Being blind is more than simply not being able to see. In fact, according to some definitions of blindness, most blind people do have some visual ability. For example, the World Health Organization splits distance vision impairments into 4 categories: mild, moderate, severe, and blindness, defining blindness as having a visual acuity of 10/200 or less. This means that what the person with normal visual acuity can see clearly at 200 feet, or 60 meters, the person with blindness sees clearly at 10 feet, 3 meters, or less. But different circumstances sometimes warrant different interpretations of the word blind. One of those situations includes the law. Here in the United States, and in many other countries, the legal definition of blindness is used to determine whether a person is legally eligible for government benefits. Many countries adopt the World Health Organization's definition of blindness. Others don't. In the US, to be classified as legally blind, you'd need a central visual acuity of 20/200 or less in the better eye with the best possible correction, or a visual field of 20 degrees or less. We've already talked about how visual acuity measurements work, but what about a visual field of 20 degrees or less? What does that mean? Some people have excellent visual ability, but only out of a small part of their eyes. If that field of vision measures 20 degrees or less, then this person would also qualify as legally blind in the US and many other countries. But there's more to defining blindness than just looking at the legal definitions. For example, some international organizations define blindness comparably to the definitions we've just illustrated. Others restrict their use of the word blind to indicate a complete lack of visual acuity. The definition varies, not just among larger groups, but individuals too. Many people are uncomfortable calling themselves blind, even though the legal definition applies to them. Others are proud to identify themselves with a group of people who overcome the obstacles of blindness to be successful in business and in life. And others are somewhere in between. Not so sure they like the stigma the word blind often carries, but valuing the input and fellowship with others who have faced the same challenges they do. Do you have more questions about blindness? Let us know in the comments and you may see them featured in an upcoming video. Or you can contact us via email at info@compassionlink.org, by phone at 417-866-6311, or visit us on the web at www.compassionlink.org. And be sure to follow us for more videos just like this one.